Shalom and welcome back to Middle East in less than 5 minutes. I'm Igal, your host. You've probably heard this line 1,000 times since October 7. It wasn't the people of Gaza, it was just Hamas. Well, here's the truth Hamas, Qatar, the Muslim Brotherhood, the so-called progressive left want you to forget. The attack wasn't just the work of masked terrorists crawling out of tunnels. It was built on years of inside help from so-called regular civilians who worked in Israel's borders community. The perfect cover. For years, Gazans from nearby towns were given work permits to enter Israel, often in kibbutzim right along the Gaza border. They cleaned, picked fruit, fixed irrigation lines, worked in warehouses, and walked freely through the communities. They were greeted, paid, and trusted. But some of them were doing more than just working. They were mapping everything. Which houses had weapons, who had guard dogs, where the shelters were, and how to lock them from the outside, which roads were clear and which gates were left open at certain hours. The data transfer. This wasn't random chatter, it was systematic intelligence gathering, passed quietly to Hamas over months and years. So, when October 7th came, Hamas didn't arrive blind. They walked in with exact maps, down to which homes had elderly people, where the soldiers lived, and even where the keys to certain gates were kept. This wasn't just military intel, it was betrayal of the trust. The narrative problem. The West loves the innocent civilians narrative. It's clean. It's emotionally satisfying. It separates the good people from the bad guys. But reality is messy. Some of those civilians were part of the operational backbone of the massacre. Without them, Hamas would have been slower, less precise, and far less deadly. And yet, even now, we are told to pretend that the people of Gaza are completely disconnected from Hamas' war machine. The hard question. So here's what we need to ask. If regular civilians can spend years working in Israeli communities and feeding Hamas their intel, how do you rebuild trust? How do you go back to handing out work permits and open gates once the war is over? Because this wasn't just one or two bad apples. It was proof that Hamas doesn't need spies in uniforms when it has access to your fields, your homes, and your daily routines. The truth is simple and uncomfortable. October 7th was not only planned in Gaza, it was planned inside Israel's own communities with the help of people welcomed as neighbors. That's not just a Hamas problem, that's a reality problem. This has been Middle East in less than 5 minutes. I'm Igal, your host. Until next time, Shalom.